called peace. We only want peace. These words resonate through the land like a basketball dribbling left to right in the player's hand. We only want peace. While some broken, others unite. We only want peace. We only want peace. Reclaim the bits of life you can. But they took possession. I remember the ball just hanging there in the middle of the room. There was no gravity in our house. When they came, the ball just hanging there. And what is a ball without a game without a player without its people, a boy moving from city to city, country to country, all the while waiting for gravity to return. We only want peace, waiting for the ball to finally drop, unknowing of the fact it is our only hope. But we only want peace. These little pieces of Africa we can plaster before, from those moments before, those seconds before you break down the door and life becomes weightless. We want to gather that peace and treasure that peace, lock it up in our prayers and send it as a refugee to other lands, because ones like these aren't safe ones, floating, unstable, on the verge of corrupt, so we do. Send it to lands where gravity means weightless and the sky is no longer the limit. But somewhere along the line, our prayers manifested into something even we could have never fathomed. It grew legs and arms, a heart, a strong Sudanese one, a face, a name, a will, and a want for peace. An approximation of 2 million people were slaughtered in the Second Sudanese Civil War. They only wanted peace. An approximation of 4 million people were displaced but as a result of the Second Sudanese Civil War. We only wanted peace. Unfortunately, there is no approximation for how many live with trauma in their hearts and the dead in their eyes, but £3 a month should fix that. Only ever wanted peace. Unfortunately, there is no approximation for how many of those refugees converted to basketball and dribbled their way to NBA, but I think I can name one. Nameless, these refugee boys stand lined up. They seem like lost causes. A basketball, ever yearning for a basket it does not belong to, shot down, one by one. Country by country, further and further away from home. They know what really matters. But not only where you're from, of admiration overshadowing hints of regret, but of where you're going, of whether you'll be accepted, whether you'll be understood, whether you'll find peace. Shot down one by one, over and over again, but they still stand. They still stand. They still stand because they have a gut-wrenching, soul-crushing hope that things will get better. We only want peace. We only want peace. We only ever wanted peace, because when it comes down to it, when the battle cries have been sung and the battle is said and done, but the aftermath creeps up like African drums through the spine, when all those who fought come to unite and celebrate their heroic plight, when all the basketball shots are made and the refugee boys make their great escape, all we ever really wanted, that ever really mattered, was that thing that used to resonate through the land. Peace ever prevail. Thank you very much.